everyone, it's Anne from Curious Moon Design. Well, it's time for our freebie giveaway, and this month we have this beautiful patterned envelope with a rather special design. Stay with me and I'll show you what it's all about. If you subscribe to our newsletter, you'll get this automatically, but if not, just click the link in the description below and you'll get it. You can get the one from last month as well. Now this one is a pattern that we've designed, which is in our Seasonal Delight pack. Now this envelope isn't in the pack, there are lots of other things in the pack, but we've designed this especially for the freebie giveaway. Now it's an envelope, I'm going to make it up today. I think it'd be rather useful in lots of ways. You can make ephemera pages from it, lots of lovely designs using double envelopes, you know, print a couple out, or you could make a little folder from it if you use it that way. And you don't have to use the envelope, you could cut out some tags from it, all sorts of things you can do. Now along with the envelope is a large printout, which is the pattern but it's faded. Now this is to go with the envelope, you don't have to print this one out, but you could use it as the backing to the envelope and also as a letter to go inside the envelope if you wanted to send a really lovely letter to a friend. If you're sending it in the post, obviously you'd have to put a piece of paper over this and for the address, but I'm going to go ahead now and cut this out and show you how I'm going to make it up. As I say, this pattern is in our Seasonal Delight pack and there are 2 or 3 other patterns in there. This we've brought down the saturation on so that you can write on it as a letter. Okay, well I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to cut this out first, then I'll be sticking this on the back. But I'll go away and cut this out and return. There, that's all nicely cut out. There's nothing like a bit of fussy cutting or crafting just to still the mind. If you're feeling a bit anxious, I think it's a lovely thing to do. I want to put a backing on this, but I don't need it over the whole piece because it's only going to be about that much that's going to show. So I've got my other piece of printout and I'm just going to cut an area around there so that I can stick it on the other side. And I want the birds sort of facing up like that. So I'll cut this bottom end. And then I've got the rest of that for a letter. So I'll mark that up, cut it out, and then I'll come back. So I've stuck that piece to the inside. I'm now just going to cut around here and it'll make it a bit sturdier as well. Okay, well I've backed the envelope now. Now I'm going to ink up around the edge of the inside just to give it a little bit of a definition. It's already got an edge on the main side, so I won't do that side. But just to okay, now I'm going to fold it up. And as you can see, it could make a rather nice little journal cover. You could print 2 and then have one on the other side. It would look rather spectacular. Now I'm going to bend this with a ruler there, just so that we get a straight edge. And I'll do the same with the little flaps. So those will fold in like that. And then this will stick to that edge. I'm going to use two-sided tape. Just put a strip down there and that'll be really secure. So I'll just do that a minute, and I'm going to make sure all the edges are stuck down, and then I'll come back and show you. Okay, well that's all gone together beautifully. I've double-sided taped sides there. And it's so symmetrical on the front. It's absolutely gorgeous. And with the roses there on the back there, and inside you have the very muted pattern. I think it looks beautiful, and that would look so lovely in anyone's journal. But also, wouldn't it be lovely to receive a letter in a little envelope like that? You could put a postcard in, a few little bits to send to a friend. And I've got this left over now. So I'm going to cut, I want the birds, I could cut it that way, but the birds will be sideways on. So I'm just going to have a little letter, and I'll cut up there and take off the edge. And then I've got this little bit here, which I can use as a belly band or something else in the journal. Okay, I'll just cut that up and we'll look at the whole set. There we are. We've got the envelope there. I've cut up some paper to write my letter, and I've cut out a little square so that if I wanted to put it in the post, I can easily write an address on there and send it. And we've still got this much paper, so that's just from the 2 pieces I printed out. So I think you'll agree it's a beautiful little freebie gift. So I hope you'll enjoy using it, and it would be lovely to see what you make. So please go and subscribe to the newsletter, where you can download this for free, and also you could leave some comments. And if you send me some photos of the things that you've made, I can add them in the next newsletter. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that, and if you did, please subscribe and press the like button. Just helps the channel. Bye for now, everyone.